Hello, all my returning peoples. This is Crabby Empath. There was a suggestion for me, which I love the suggestions, from one of my, I don't know if she subscribes or if she just comments. Either way, I appreciate her. Her name is Cynthia, and she suggested Specialist Enrique Roman-Martinez. He went missing from Fort Bragg on a camping trip with his friends. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. Bell notification lets you know whenever I upload a new video. I did, since he has passed on and his remains have been found, I was able to look up his obituary and stuff like that. Enrique was, he went camping with 6 men and 1 woman from his unit. He was a paratrooper. Some odd facts here. He went missing the 21st. His remains were found dismembered, washed up on the 29th. The people he was with called 911 19 hours afterwards. The people he was with ran into park rangers. Park rangers came and told them to move their vehicles. And they never mentioned anything about Enrique missing. And at that time, he was missing. But they waited 19 hours. And there is a 911 call out, which I was able to look into. And the person tells them they went to bed at 12:03. Exactly. Tells the dispatcher that. That's also very odd. Little known fact, I used to be a 911 dispatcher. And it's very unusual to get that kind of time, especially not like a rounded up number, etc. That's unusual. So we had, I don't know who these people were, apparently his buddies, apparently, I don't know. But, let's see here, he was at the Virgo Leo cusp, is what I read, August 24th. I'm seeing a really sweet guy. He looks, they had mentioned, like on family reports, because I do look stuff up. I do try to, you know, figure out what I can to relate to, like the inconsistencies in stories and stuff like that. And, sorry, it sounded like my cat made a crazy noise. I'm sorry if it's hard to hear me at all. It's ridiculous hot in my house. So I have like every fan going. Another thing is it says his glasses, all his stuff was left in the was left there, and his family says he absolutely needed his glasses to see. And they say they just left, saw him walking just wearing blue shorts. And these people just watched him walk away. Barefoot, no glasses, wearing shorts, walking around a camp area. There's a lot of inconsistencies. I did see, and I don't know how true this is, that the Army is offering a $15,000 reward after labeling his death a murder. The FBI is also involved, and I saw they were offering a $25,000. I don't know if this was when he was missing or after. I'm sorry I was not able to find that information. But I wanted to show you guys, like I like to do. Again, this is all for entertainment purposes only. I have to put that in there. I think I've forgotten a few times. But it is for entertainment purposes only. You know, I've said before, I don't get paid for anything like this. I don't even do personal readings. Put it sideways. This is the picture they have of him. He looks like a very, very sweet man. Yeah, my phone screen protector's cracked, but whatever. But this is him. This is the picture I've been looking at. This is the picture I did a very small EVP with him. Honestly, I didn't. It was hard to pick apart, honestly. At least I had issues with it. Here's some of my oils here. I'm going to use my spirit oil. I use Art of the Root. You can find them at www.artoftheroot.com. The link will be in the description below. So I need some of my spirit oil. And since I believe he was washed out, and I am a Cancerian through and through, I'm going to use my water element. I like to kind of show the little bubbles that they come in. And this is the water element. They also have air element, fire element, all the ones I will eventually get, but they have some love, passion ones that I guess, like love ones. They have spell ones if you're into that kind of stuff. I personally am not, but I'm all for it. I think it's pretty cool, the people that can do that kind of stuff. Or that, you know, get into it. Just not for me. So Enrique Roman-Martinez. Enrique Roman-Martinez. What I'm seeing here with him is just a really fun, loving guy. A lot of these guys seem to be that way, and family oriented and that kind of stuff. And I don't know. Let's see what the cards have to say about Enrique. Too many. It can take me a bit. It can to get the energy going. Even though I've pretty much been looking at him since she mentioned him. Okay, so we have, interesting, the Seven of Pentacles. Alright, remember 6 men, 1 woman out, right? Plus him, I'm assuming. So that would be, well, just the 6 men and 1 woman, him out. 7 people that he worked with. I'm thinking they all, every single last one of them. See if I can put this over, y'all can kind of look at them. Like that, maybe. But, Seven of Pentacles, work related. I think they were all involved. They all knew something. Move that back up, I'm sorry. We have the 8 of Wands, swift movement. Oh! Here we go to the 9 of Wands, standing your ground. So they came after him. I don't know who. I think all 7 participated in some way. 19 hours to report him. And that's the last way you saw him. That is not how you take care of someone. 4 of Cups in reverse. Which can kind of be loneliness. Out. We got the Moon. I believe what this represents is him, that night, what I'm kind of seeing in this is that he went out. You can see the little lobster down here, and then see like the two wolves and the moon. And there's water in the background. They were out by the... Well, actually, I think that's supposed to be mountains, but I see water. There's water here. I know that. But anyway, I think it might have been two main players. Maybe. You know, the moon is going into... it's hidden enemies, it's danger, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff, which makes perfect sense. Whoa. Holy cow. How many did we get? Okay, we got 3. We'll take them. Let's see what we got. We got the Empress. To the 9 of Pentacles. To the Hermit in reverse. Hidden secret. Alright, this Empress. There was one girl out there. So, I'm not seeing this as his love interest at all. But perhaps one of the other guys? I don't think, I would have thought they would have said he went out with his girlfriend. They never mentioned a girlfriend. They never mentioned anything. But they do mention one woman being out there. To the 9 of Pentacles. Which is... like safety, success. To the Hermit upside down. You know, it can mean success, but this could also mean success in that they killed him. I'm not really seeing premeditated. I feel like he overheard something he wasn't supposed to. Why am I having... Yeah. So this actually is a woman in the sayings and stuff, but I'm seeing this Empress. I'm seeing this as being, you know, work related. They all work together. They're out camping. To the Hermit, to keeping secrets, to loss, to that kind of thing. I'm thinking the Empress for some reason is one of the key players. We got the Tower, death, world coming down, stuff coming down. To the, see, there's that 2. 2 of Swords upside down. Which is, yeah, complete disloyalty. That kind of stuff. And did they feel he was being disloyal in some way? I don't know. For some reason I'm feeling a fight over the female. The 9 of Cups in reverse. So that's, you know, it can, I think it means mistakes in this case. It doesn't always mean that. But they definitely made mistakes in how they handled everything. If you hear my thunder sounds and all that stuff, I have no rights to the sounds. I don't know if I have to say that. That's what it is. I find it relaxing. We have the 8 coming out. 8 of Swords, bound and tied to a situation. We know he was dismembered. So what this is telling me is it's showing their camping trip. It's showing the 7 of them going out. Showing swift movement. They swift in him defending himself. Just, you know what I mean? The 4 of Cups upside down is, you know, a new relation, something like that. Maybe this other guy got jealous because he liked this girl, and maybe the girl liked him. I'm not too sure. The moon is, you know, this is going into, I do think it happened at night by 2 people. I'm seeing this more as a visual thing, and it also does mean, geez, Miranda. I swear I haven't lost my mind. Yes, I have. It's hidden enemies, it's danger, it's all that stuff, and I think the Empress was one of those. And so were the other people. The Tower is for sure a fatality. Again, I'm seeing the 2 people involved, the 2. Look at it, right by the ocean. He was found washed up, you know. This is pretty horrible. And I know I've told you guys I get little snippet visuals. And the little snippet visual I have is him like... Let's see, he'd been missing for 19 hours. I wish it had said what time they called. So I'm guessing if he was in that state, like he was getting up, he was asleep, maybe early in the morning. But with that moon, I'm thinking it was at night. That he came across something. 10 of Swords. And maybe if I move my beauties over. I don't know if people like stones or anything. That's one of my favorites. I don't know what they're ever called. My sons are good at that. It's one of my favorite ones. So. They tell me which ones are good for me and I listen to them. Then I have a friend that sometimes will send me stuff on those. Oh. Got the 5 of Pentacles out in the cold. I don't understand why. King of Wands in reverse. So the King of Wands in reverse is more of a, how do you put it? He is like, he's not bad, but he's a severe man at the same time. I don't know why he'd be coming in. Maybe there was an older person out with them. Like maybe this was somebody that tried to... I'm not sure because it, you know, maybe good but severe. But can't we all? I don't know. Okay, interesting here. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. The 7 of Cups, indulging, that kind of stuff. To the Devil, addictions, fatalities, brutal fatality. Wow. They really need to be looking at these people that he was out on this trip with. I can't believe they're... Yeah. This is kind of like the King of Wands having knowledge of the situation. Somebody higher up, I think, might know what happened here. This is, Seven of Cups is, kind of a self-indulgence. It's, sorry. How do you do it? Like, see. If they're images, okay. Sorry, I've been sitting here kind of just staring. I kind of see this as them reflecting back on what they did. You know what I mean? I think they each had their own reasons. That's not, you know, exactly what the card means. But, like, one was afraid. You see this girl up here? I do think she had a part in it. There's a snake coming out of this one. There's a dragon. It looks like lizard-like thing. There's the little, I call it the Cadillac symbol. I don't, that's not what it is. A bunch of jewels and, like, a castle. I almost wonder if they weren't heavily drinking. Or I really do see it more as a reflection on what they did to him. Maybe somebody will get weak. I'm sure a pact was made though. We got the Queen of Cups. I think this is his mother. She learned about his death. They knew he'd been missing, you know. They called him in missing 19 hours after he was gone. Like, how come nobody ran after him? Nobody ran after this dude? Like, I would have been, just the way I am as a person, I would have been like, hey, what are you doing? I'm nosy like that, though, I guess. Maybe not everyone's, I don't know. To me, it's suspicious nobody called him out. And that's what makes it even more like, okay. I'm honestly thinking like the two people were doing something to him and it got the others up. And I have another fatality card, 5 of Cups. And see, look here. I'm kind of seeing this as 2 up. And I know there was more people, but and then the others kind of sleeping, but there's still 2 cups standing. I'm really thinking 2 people were involved. Oh. I'm gonna take them. All right, so I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. To dishonorable. 5 of Swords. This is dishonorable dispute. You see how the guy has all the other guys' swords? And they're walking away. So sometimes I don't take that many, but this time I felt it was warranted. And then we have the Justice card coming in. And then here we have again 7 of Wands. Standing your ground, protecting yourself. Look at him. He's protecting himself from the other 6. 2, the 3 of Hearts. I mean, sorry, I always call it the 3 of Hearts because the Giant Heart. The 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. Deceit, being stabbed in the back kind of thing. So we have the Ace of Wands upside down, which would be, oh, I need my drink. My mouth is getting so dry. I think it's from all my fans. The Ace of Wands to a dishonorable. Yeah, so this is ruin. It's this. So we have ruin to a dishonorable fight, dishonorable engagement. To the Justice card, I sure hope so. I hope this isn't what they called their justice. I think he might have heard, seen something they were worried about. I'm not sure what, though. This one is so obvious. Even the visionary is obvious. And then we have the Three of Swords, which is, you know, cutting into the heart. It's a pretty obvious depiction. I mean, it can mean, the way I'm seeing it is they, it's a loss. It's a chaos. It's all that stuff combined. Sorry. Put it right there so I quit turning away. It's just, I mean, these are horrible. I've had some bad lineups before. For entertainment purposes only, again. In case somebody reports me or something. If enough people watch. Actually, enough people would watch me just to get reported knowing my luck. Sorry. Anyway. Back to this young man. So, what I've gotten so far is 2 main players. I think the female was one of the main players. And then we have the King of Swords. Here comes our next player. So the Page of Wands giving him a message. Oh, there we go. Do it to the side like that. Something to the... Death card. In this case, it has passed. It is literal. Too many. Most I'll take is 4. We have the King of Swords to the Knight of Swords. And either way, this guy is confrontational. He is very aggressive. He is... I mean, look at his picture. He is all about action. He is all about... And that's following that Death card. First I was thinking when that King of Swords popped out, but maybe... I got the Star. This can also mean loss, ruin, this kind of thing. I'm seeing this as Enrique, as the Star. gosh. Look at this, yo. So the Page of Swords upside down. Are they going to give us all of them? We're going to have the ones that were positive and the ones that were bad. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have a 5 of Wands, quarrel. Kind of like a foolish quarrel, if you notice, like they're not actually hitting each other with the staffs. My 5 better not be coming. Oh no, it's part of the card. I actually have a new deck coming like tomorrow. It's a Celtic card. I'm really interested in that. I'm actually my nationality. I had my DNA and stuff done a while back, and it was Scottish, Irish, Scandinavian, with a ton of Neanderthal. I'm gonna throw that out there. I was laughing. Well, thanks, guys. Nope. Here we go. Got the Emperor in reverse. Sorry. How did this come out? We got the Magician in reverse. Some 3 cups. Kind of celebration. You know, he was at the Virgo Leo cusp, but I have the Strength card. I believe he did show strength. Alright, let's see, 1 more and 5, so I'm flying out 1 more, or 2. Usually if I say 1, it'll give me 2. And I'll get into this description here in a minute. This is pretty complicated stuff, in a sense. Oh, here we go to the Hierophant. I like the Pope, as they kind of call him in a sense, religious leader, also somebody swearing. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, who is, I believe he might have been one of the older, I don't know, he is a cruel, evil intended person. And I knew that when I pulled him. That's why I thought it might be him, but this is not a good one either. So maybe the girl actually didn't do any involvement in the killing. Maybe it was these two that did the main part of it. The Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. And it's almost like, and the Page of Wands is kind of like a little traveler, message giver, that kind of thing. He can be a rival in a sense. And then we have the Death card, which is, I'm seeing this as literal, as Enrique's death. And to the Knight of Swords, like I said, this is all about action, death, ruin. To the Star, who I'm seeing as Enrique, I think he was highly confused on what the hell was going on. I honestly feel like he got up in the middle of the night, or got up just, I don't know. I mean, I kind of picture that they were drinking a bit, that they were, partying a bit, and he might have wandered off to, yeah, I don't know what he went to go do. I mean, he could have gone to, let's see, what would you get up in the middle of the night, walk out of your tent? Well, they saw him wearing blue shorts, so obviously it wasn't dark. How they know he's in blue shorts if it was dark? Lantern? Sorry, I'm sorting this out in my head. Told you it's a big puzzle. We got the Page of Swords. She is more evil side of pretty much and a spy, you know what I mean? Kind of secret keeper. When she's in reverse, it's an evil side of those qualities. Then we have the Five of Wands, like I said, kind of like a it's just kind of like a silly quarrel. But it's still a fight. It's still a quarrel. And then we have the Emperor upside down. Which he is, yeah. I'm seeing this as, it's kind of like an immaturity. I see this as actually as Enrique being confused by everything going on. I really don't think. I think maybe they think he saw something, or he gave him the impression he did, or something to want to shut him up. The Magician upside down is kind of, you know, there's some kind of mental illness in a sense. I'm not really seeing that. I'm seeing that as him as just kind of disquieted. Three of Cups to the celebration. I really think they did this, and this is kind of three of them starting to plot things to, you know what I mean? Because there's the two main people, and then there's the female. At first, I just saw two, and I was thinking it was the male and the female. But I think, in a sense, I was seeing two people killed him, and then now I'm starting to see, like, maybe a third person knew about it, or she. I think the female did help in some way, though. I do think she associated with it. This is showing strength. The Hierophant is, yeah, it's kind of like a marriage alliance, something along those lines. Showing mercy on him, in a sense. I wouldn't think. Well, actually, it seems like they have served mercy on him, because none of them are in jail. Nobody's arrested for this. I mean, 6, 7, 8 soldiers go out. One just ends up completely dismembered, and every single person that was with them ain't nobody. We all know that they had each other's alibis. Here we go. Kind of walking into town, celebration. We got the 6 of Wands. I'm seeing this more of the cocky kind of guy. I am shaking this table something fierce, and I just re-leveled it. I'm not even joking. I don't know what that was. But it came out first. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. I see this again as Mom. To the 2 of Wands. Again, I see this as the two main people. I almost think that, like, the other guy, maybe they were really close friends, like the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords are really good friends, and they carried it out. I'm kind of seeing this as them, when they start looking for him, they offered rewards, they were doing, it really seemed like they really were looking for him and doing what they could, and they did find him. They found him, I mean, 8 days later, his remains washed up. Oh. Alright, so we got the Ten of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing this more as getting into family now. Because I know he is close to his family. They had some good names for him. Here we go. We got the Three of Pentacles upside down. Look here. You got a woman right here. You got a man, and then you got this other man standing up like this. And I kind of see this as him giving these two their instructions. Like, this is the King of Swords, this is the Knight of Swords, this is the Empress, and he's kind of giving them instructions on what to do. That's not the meaning of the card. If you're interested in that, I can tell you the exact meaning. I have the worst memory that is ever known to man, unless it's in a song. So sometimes I have to double check myself. Yep, pettiness, weakness, that kind of stuff. That's exactly what they did. So I see this as the family celebrating him. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse is, overall, the Knight of Cups is a very peaceful man, a younger man, but when he's upside down, he's fraud, he's not good. So I'm wondering how many that is that have come out. Okay, so we got the Three of Wands in reverse. Can you see that? The Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. There was a video that one of the sisters shot of the area that they were camping at. Let me tell y'all, I don't see this man walking around barefoot without glasses, without freaking, I don't know, shoes. That's the biggest one for me, is shoes. Okay, this kind of means like a discovery or something like that. This could possibly be them discovering his body. It could also be... Did I get it in reverse? I see that as the three, you know, like I said, a protector came in. At first it was just showing me the two, then it showed the protector. Oh, and now we have charity. Maybe they're gonna, Six of Pentacles, maybe they're gonna start a fund or something for the family. I don't know how the military takes care of this kind of stuff. I wouldn't think they would have to. But maybe. I don't think they're going to try to pay them off by any stretch of the imagination. My cards have been coming out like that. Like here we have the Knight of Wands. Move these up for you guys. Move these over. So the Ten of Pentacles upside down, broken up family. Alright, so this Knight of Wands kind of means he's a good person. I see this as him in a fight. It's supposed to be like a darker toned person. I do kind of see this as Enrique doing his best to fight, to get away, maybe. Ten of Pentacles upside down, broken family. I mean, it's a change, it's a fatality loss. And it goes right next to him. Remember, I thought that was him. I tried to flip. If it's meant to, it will. So we got the sun. Sorry, that's where you can see it. Endings, new beginnings in a sense. It can also mean other things that aren't so positive. But I'm seeing kind of like a contentment. And not a contentment. That's the wrong word for it. But kind of like maybe seeing new perspectives. Maybe the family's really reached into prayer. Ten of Wands, heavy burden. So maybe they're really just trying to figure this out. So what we have here is we have the mother celebrating her son. We have them, you know, kind of looking over the empire and the Ten of Cups, the happy family in a sense. We have the, you know, bad advice, the Knight of Cups, who's backwards himself, the Three of Wands. And I see this Three of Wands as the two people, as the three people, like, kind of like, this guy had the man and woman's back is how I see that. The charity card I kind of see as them, the military or an organization trying to help the family financially. The Knight of Wands I see as Enrique. The Ten of Pentacles upside down I see as his fatality, his death, being taken away from his family. The Sun I'm seeing as new perspective, more than anything. And then we have kind of like a heavy burden, all that. I see this as cleaning up the best they can, which in their sick fucking minds apparently means dismembering somebody. And they had to know what they were doing, and they had to have the tools to do it. You cannot just cut through somebody's bone. I'm not a professional nurse or surgeon. I have no medical background at all, other than my own surgeries. But I can tell you now, what I understand, I used to want to be a forensic scientist till I realized I didn't have the stomach for it, and I'm a true empath. I cry at every scene, that's the truth. I'd be the worst person, go up, I'd be, you know, oh my god, your son. That would be me, and that's why I can't do that. So, you move on, you get new dreams, right? And I'm still don't even know what mine are, and that's the truth. I've worn many hats, I guess is a way to put it. Alright. So, Have them, I see that them cleaning up the scene. I truly see like the only, try to do the cards over here. I think some of the issues they're having is DNA evidence proof, maybe something like that. But getting back into it, when you dismember somebody, and I'm sorry to be graphic, it is very brutal. It takes, you've got to have a strong stomach. I can't, ooh. Honestly, that it makes my stomach quiver, even thinking about it. You know that feeling of like nails on a chalkboard? For some people, it's like, I always kind of think, because I'm weird like that, like popsicle, wooden popsicle stick on the teeth. Something that just makes you, ooh. I have that feeling really bad right now. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a card I rarely draw. I can say that honestly. I don't know why that, oh, too many cards. Why that is. So we got Wheel of Fortune. To Temperance, Patience. Wheel of Fortune is a, you know, transition. That kind of stuff. The Four of Pentacles. Goodness, I will let you out in a minute, dog. I swear my dogs are so needy. And they've got me like right where they want me. I know, I'll let you out in a minute. Give me 1 second. I'm really just trying to clarify. These are gifts, change emotions, kind of. I don't know. I see the Four of Pentacles kind of as a douchebag, honestly. Come on, you guys want to meet her real quick? So you know I'm not lying about the craziness. Watch this. Guess, come here. Guess. Come on. Okay, so here we go. We'll meet Guinness. Here. I can't see you. There they can. Say, Mom, stop it. Okay, that's Guinness. She's my... Oh, there we go. Say, Mom, you're not good at this ball. She's one of my rescues. She's a good girl. But she wants to go out, obviously. She wants to go out, so let me let her out real quick. I'm sorry, I still don't know how to pause, edit, do all that fun stuff, but... Ooh, that moon tonight, y'all. Have you seen it? Well, you guys, I don't know when you guys are going to watch this video. Today's August 28th. I'll probably have this video uploaded kind of later, so I don't just completely overload y'all, you know what I mean, with videos. But like I said in my previous video, my sister's getting married, so I'm going to have to slowly start putting these in. Okay. Away from the dog. Back to Enrique. I know this sounds dorky, but I really feel like Enrique would have been totally like, okay, let your dog out. Like, I feel like he was a super nice guy. I don't honestly know that much about, well, I do know some about Virgos. My dad was a Virgo. My dad passed 2 years ago. But he was a Virgo, and man, was he something. So we have the Chariot upside down. Also in 7, I see this is movement. And usually this would be like movement, that kind of stuff. 7 again. We just got 3 major arcanas in a row. Oh! What do we got? You'll know before me. Ah, we got the freaking, what do they call that? 401s. I had to see it in the thing. It's just like celebration, marriage. I wonder if these people got married after this guy's death. If this couple did. Because I almost see it as a couple that that was upset with him for some reason. Yeah, judgment reverse. Damn it. I don't like that all the time. There we go. 7 of Swords, clean it up. Look at all them 7s, people. I don't care what you say. 7 of them were out there. 7 of them. And look here again. I'm telling you, it had to do with 2 people, mainly, and then it was helped. So we're gonna see a lot of, that's why we've seen a lot of 2s and 3s. 2 main people. 1 person stepped in. I think the 2 men were the main killers. And I think the other ones, I think she even helped too. Got the world upside down. So Wheel of Fortune, moving on to different things. Chariot. Oh, my cards. Nothing significant happened in July. Nothing significant happening. Come on, I need 4 more cards, Enrique. What do you got for everybody? Oop. Hope you guys can see this better. I really do. We're looking into getting me a camera. It's a lot better. First, I want to make sure I can do this before I invest a lot, Up all night. I have a feeling he was having a hard time sleeping. Maybe he got up to, I don't know, go pee real quick. Need a timeline. Got the Ace of Cups. W or M. It's like overflowing abundance, being up all night. Somebody was making out pretty good and somebody was making out pretty bad, is what it not good. I honestly think at least one of these people, it bothers a lot. Or maybe doesn't even really, I think they all know to an extent. Somebody had to question. Somebody had to, where the hell did he go? And how do you know that exactly? 19 hours ago. So did you look at the exact time you saw him walking off and then... Too many specifics. 19 hours. 12:03. He goes out camping and goes to bed at midnight. Not me. I sit around and talk at the campfire. Whoop! So now we've got the King of Pentacles. That's for 2 more cards. To the Page of Pentacles. Alright, let's pick this apart. So, up here we have, the 4 of Pentacles, which is, it's kind of a selfish being. He holds on to everything he has, and then we have it going into the Wheel of Fortune, which is transitions. It is, the way I'm seeing it is I see the Wheel of Fortune as because it means kind of like luck, that kind of stuff in the upright position. But I don't see how, I don't know. I don't see how he would have been lucky. So that makes me think that I can moderation, frugality, management, accommodating. I'm seeing kind of accommodations to the people that were out, okay? Because this does mean, you know, travel, change of motion, all this. You put it in reverse, it means riot, quarrel, dispute, litigation, defeat, that kind of stuff. And they were out and about. Then we go into the, like, you know, I'm kind of thinking these people did get married or something, or were married to other people. And then you have, you know, judgment upside down, which is deliberation, deliberate decisions, to the Seven of Swords, which is like a theft or something. Maybe he saw somebody taking something somewhere else. Well, he didn't have his glasses on. Like, I believe that. I have a brother who can't see without his glasses at all. This is kind of like stagnation, stuck in that situation, up all night thinking about stuff. I wonder if he got the hint he was in danger? Or if he, you know what I mean? Because this is, you know, abundance, a true heart. Maybe he said or did something that he felt bad about. And I really think he was a really good guy. It can also mean abundance and that kind of stuff. Then we have the King of Pentacles in the upright position. And I see him as one of the guys coming in. They are governed. I see this kind of as the FBI. Coming in with the Page of Pentacles right behind him, which is a study scholar. I think it's more news messages coming to the King of Pentacles about the situation. I would like to know about the M or W, the names of the people with them. But then again, that M, if this card was upside down, we'd have Martinez. And the Ace of Cups upside down means mutation, instability, mutation. So it's supposed to be like that, y'all. And I see that, the M for his last name. See, sometimes they come out one way and you look at it and you're going, no, that isn't what this is telling me. What this is telling me is he I'm just gonna say, y'all are sick sons of bitches. What you guys did to this man, the little clippets I've seen, the little snippies I talk about in my mind, are absolutely atrocious. They truly are. That is all I'm going to do on that one. I've actually been thinking about, and I'll just do this all in one video. I'm just going to do a little bit of it. But this is my Tarot de la Nuit. It's actually kind of more of a feminine deck. But it's also an amazing deck. This is just kind of me wanting to double check myself, okay? This is my other, of course it's not my Bianco Niero, which I'm closest to, but it's one that I am, well, most people understand that. You form a relationship, in a sense, Alright, so on this one, because it's a little darker. Oh, my feather. Isn't it beautiful? Sorry. I am absolutely addicted to owls, if you cannot tell. Give you a little preview here. This is my alabaster owl. I have my wooden owls. I have my fairy lady over here with the ruby. She has an owl on her. I've got a tattoo of an owl on my chest. I love them. Alright, so again, Art of the Root. Sorry, all you see is my boob. Alright, so I got Psychic Intuition Oil, which I don't know. This one always sounds kind of silly to me, but I really like it. The smell of it is, there's just something about it that's very woodsy, it's very relaxing. And then I'm also going to use, as you can tell, one of my favorites. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm going to use my Vision Oil. Again, this is Art of the Root. I'm sorry this is such a long video. I am and I'm not. Because this was my first that somebody said something to me. So, big shout out to Cynthia for giving me this information. I hope you don't mind I used your name. I didn't use your last name. Which I actually, but I want to thank her a lot for this. I want to say a while back I saw a reading on him from one of the readers, the tarot readers that I really like. I don't know if I'm allowed to drop names or anything like that. I don't want to get in trouble, so I won't say it. But there's another tarot reader that I really, really like. I'm only going to do a few rounds from this one. I said it's more of a femininity, in a sense, dark deck. I'm not seeing him as a femininity kind of person, but maybe it'll help a little bit with visuals. Maybe it'll help kind of clarify what we've already seen. It's a beautiful deck. This is De la Nuit. Tarot de la Nuit. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Here we go. Knight of Pentacles popping out. To the Two of Swords again, and look right underneath her. What's underneath that bitch? She have red hair. And then we got, these are all upright, okay? The Nine of Pentacles. She's a calm, more type to the Ten of Wands. Life up in flames. So definitely seeing again, attacked by two people. Good Lord, Miranda. I'm fired. Fired again. Fire me. The Seven of Wands. Remember we had that in the last one? Standing its ground against 6 others. I'm telling you, when it is what it is what it is. Okay, so here we have 6 of Cups. Sorry, I got it. I found it's better that way. This is like childhood nostalgia, that kind of stuff. Looking back at old memories. which kind of makes sense to me, going camping with some friends, to the Justice card. And I'm seeing that 6 really big there. For some reason, the 6 men. But then it shows a woman in it. But that's 7. Queen of Cups. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups as mom. Wanting her justice. Thinking back on her son. I think she knew her son had to fight for his life. I don't know that for sure. There he is, King of Swords. He's gonna stand his ground, do his thing. Pretty sure we got the King of Swords already. And look right there. Remember I told you I thought it was the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords that went after him? He's holding a skull. What's really getting me is that 2 of Swords. That man underneath her like that in the water. I know we got the Chariot again last time. Chariot, movement, on the calmer waters. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. I hope I don't offend any family, friends, anything like that. I truly just want in some way to help. I know some people absolutely do not believe in this, and that's perfectly fine. I understand, actually. We had 2 fall. Let's be surprised together. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. And here we go with the 6 of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of red hair. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. On the women in particular, the men don't have that. So what I believe this is I believe this is the King of Swords. They killed him, they chopped him up, they moved him. I see the Queen of Wands more as his mother. Or could she be? I'm seeing a crazy bitch, in a sense. Crazier things have happened. Yeah, she's got support, charisma, all that. No, I'm seeing this more as mom. I see Queen of Cups over there more as the one Kind of looks like she's feeling a little sorry for herself. I don't think that's exactly what it means in Tarot de la Nuit, actually. Yeah. Twirling emotions, that kind of stuff, to the King of Swords. The Six of Pentacles, which is another redhead here. That's what I thought, yeah. Abundance, but able to share, that kind of stuff. That's what I was thinking. I'm going to leave out these couple that really stand out to me. I do wonder about a fire. If he was burned at all. Seeing this Knight of Pentacles. You notice the giant, what would you call it? It was like Children of the Corn shit. He was hacked up. She bothers me significantly. Especially because he's under her like that. Do one more round with the Tarot de la Nuit, and then I'll leave it at that, because that's a lot of watching me for one night, I think, on one person. Sorry about that one flip. Not that he doesn't deserve it. I just wanted to kind of... This is me checking myself, if you want the truth. This is me. It's a little darker deck. But it's more of an adventure deck in a sense, too. It's... gives me a bit more color. Actually, I have 3 flip. Okay. So we have the King of Cups to the 3 of Swords. There's those 3 people. To the Ace of Swords, they cut him out. That's what that means. To the 7 of Pentacles. And I see this as, and look at the scratches, non-gender specific here. I mean, just, and by the water, and it's almost like it's another person's hand and not hers. Look. It just doesn't match up to her skin tone or anything. So we have our King of Cups. Who is... he's got a lot of compassion. He's got a lot of loyalty. You know, that kind of stuff. He could be one of the participating people in this as, just because the fact that he was such a loyal person. 3 of Swords is, we got it in the last one. It's, you know, heartbreak, deceit. In this deck, it means, a wounded heart, pretty much. A broken heart. Ace of Swords comes in and cuts people out, pretty much. It's like a sharp blade, fire spirit. You got the 7 of Pentacles, which in this one is you know, focus and concentration. I see this as the focus on concentration of having to figure out what they have to do with his body. I'm sorry, these cards are a lot more dark than the other ones, so they're a lot harder to see. Maybe that will help. I'm going to do a few more I'm getting repeats. The Eight of Wands. Ten of Cups. I told y'all. To the Lovers. To the Eight of Cups. There it is again, to the Seven of Swords, and look, running away. Get that glare off there. Where's she going? Look, there's pursuers. More or less, where's he going? Four of Pentacles, kind of alone in your own thing. I'm trying to see how I see this. I see the kind of moon over here and the forestry in the background. Our last two. So we got Temperance, which remember we got again. Patience, that kind of thing. To the Two of Cups. Which I see being he and she yet again. Now to clarify all this for everybody, we will go into the meanings of these just to help you a little bit. This is motion, speed, that kind of stuff. I see this as, you know, Eight of Wands is a, we got it in the last one too, it's a fast movement. And I think that fast movement towards the, you know, kind of ripped apart the Ten of Cups. Ripped apart the joy, the happiness, the family life, and it was done by the Lovers. This woman got pissed off at him for something, or caught them doing something, or I don't know, and it's almost like he tried to escape, like get away from it. And then again, I kind of see a redhead walking away, but then Seven of Swords is you know, you're running, there's loss. I don't know what the heck that was, something was in there. Yeah, it's running away from the situation that he's blindly running away, literally blindly running away, to the Four of Pentacles, which is, you know, greed and financial obsessions, and I wish I could figure out what it is that he caught, or that, you know, I'm really thinking he heard or saw something with the Lovers that he shouldn't have. Maybe they were having an affair and shouldn't have. But he doesn't really show me the type to care about that shit. Temperance coming in with some, you know, a little bit of harmony, bringing a little bit of that into the scenes. And then to the Two of Cups, which is union, love, balance, harmony, peace, all that kind of stuff. That's those Lovers I'm telling you about. I think they went and got married or hitched or something after this. So, I guess my final verdict. I have no idea what I look like. I don't even know if I should put the camera on myself right now. I probably look an absolute mess. But that is not abnormal for me. Not even close. What I'm really seeing with my cards is this, they all know about it. They all helped in some way. I even actually see one saying in the back, like, oh my god. Because for that many people to be able to stomach something that disgusting. But then you gotta be scared too. Can you imagine? Like, you just watch them do that to, like, God knows what I look like. Okay. I kind of turn y'all more towards. There we go. But to kind of, like, you know, I'm honestly in pure shock that none of those people are arrested yet. I do think they all played a part in it. I do think, you know, why wouldn't they tell that park ranger when the park ranger told them to move their vehicle? Why wouldn't they be like, hey bro, like, our friend is missing. Our friend's gone. Help. Like, that seems like the first thing you would do. I would think. And then to not report it. Oh my goodness. I knocked it's my moonstone angel. I can't knock her over. She's my favorite. Well, I always say that about all of them. I really think they all had something to do with it. I think they all know exactly what happened. I think that they probably called a higher up. They called someone to help them out. I think they are going to investigate it. They are going to do that. They need to put pressure on them. Hardcore, nothing is going to get done. We've got to stay on these military bases. We have got to stay at them. We cannot let up. The second we let up, it's done. So, it's kind of what I think about that. Just note again, I am going to be doing multiple videos. They're going to upload at different times to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much. I love you. Love you. If you like me, go ahead and hit the subscribe notification button, leave a comment, whatever. I love to talk. I love to engage with other people. And I'm way open to hearing about different cases, stuff I don't know about. I know a lot about Fort Hood. I didn't know about this one on Fort Bragg. So I've already taken about an hour and a half of your time. If you've actually been able to make it this long, I truly appreciate it. Any more suggestions would be great. There's a couple more I want to look into. I kind of want to look out there at Fort Bragg now, which I'm pretty sure is also... Here I go with my facts. My little factuals. I'm pretty sure Fort Bragg is in Texas as well, isn't it? That's where Eflant was supposed to transfer. In one of his first press conferences about Vanessa Guillen, Eflant actually said Fort Bragg instead of Fort Hood. Just gonna throw that out there. It kind of made me laugh. What was I looking up? Shit. Oh, Fort Bragg, and where it's located. I think it's in Texas as well. Or is it in California? I'll just search Fort Bragg. Well, this says Fort Bragg is in North Carolina. Why did I think it was in Texas? What's wrong with me? It's because Fort Bliss is in Texas. Bragg, Bliss. My bad. That's where I messed up. See? Anyway, like I said, I love you. Thank you for my subscribers. I will see you guys soon.